All right, take off. I hope they gave us more than 100 feet. Doesn't look like they did, does it? It's getting tight, isn't it?
It is getting tight.
Keep rolling. Boy, it's gonna be dead on 100 feet.
That's a little more.
Think so?
Yeah, look. Yay.
Well, that might help us right there.
It's more than 100 feet, that's for sure.
Because we need a little more than 100 so we can hook up the come along to it. Well, that's a positive.
That's a real positive.
Saturday morning and we're getting ready to start stretching the fence. Put our braces up, try to get all this done today. It's gonna be a good day, I think. Eddie's coming around with the four-wheeler and the fencing. So let's see if we can get this done.
Ouch.
All right, I'll stand on it. You start rolling. Do we have it? Do we have it far enough back?
I think, yeah.
Okay.
Let's see where it is.
All right, we got our two braces up. One over there, one over here. The reason why I did the bracing at a diagonal like this instead of just running a board across here is because we're going to be pulling this way. So when we attach the fence over here, the tension is going to come down to there. It's better to put the load at the bottom than at the top. That's the way I've always done it. I've seen a lot of people just doing horizontal, which I guess that's okay, but it puts the load up here and it pushes that way. It takes a lot of load to move that post at the bottom, so that's the reason why we did the way we did. So we got two more to do, and then we start stretching some fence.
You got it where you want it?
Yeah, just about. Like down there.
Let's get down here. Just hold it this way.
We good?
I'm trying to center it. Shoot. Okay.
Okay, we got all four braces up on our corners down there on that end. So now we're going to get the tractor And we're going to start on the high end, which will be down there. We'll tack that fence down there, stand the fence up, get it nailed off, and then hook the come along to it and stretch this one side. See if we can get this thing up, get it good and tight. It's gonna be interesting, but posts look good. Still a lot of work to do yet though. Okay, we've got the right side of the fence done. Got the fence on it. For the first time stretching fence, I think we did pretty good. It's really, really tight at the bottom. It's a little loose at the top, but not bad, but it's really, really tight at the bottom. Like I said, just a little bit loose at the top. I think we know how to correct that on the other side, but we didn't video a lot of this because we were just trying to figure out how to do it. And I'll show you the whole setup tomorrow on how we set everything up to stretch that fence. It's really easy. Just use the tractor and come along. But it turned out really good. So we've got one more side to do, and then we can start working on putting the gate up on the ends. And like I said, these ends are going to be open, so I can remove the gates and drive the tractor through and just do my plowing. And which that'll only be once a year, so it's not going to be a big deal to take the gates down. They're really easy to put up. And I just don't like to pull up to the fence and then have to stop, turn around in the garden, and you just don't get all the way to the very edge. So this way I can just set my disc down right here and just go all the way to the very end, lift it up, drive out into the field, turn around, come back the other way, and then exit out the same way. Kind of like that idea. So here's the other side. We got the fence laid out. Everything's ready to go. So all we got to do is just pick up the tractor and get all of our tools and come alongs and everything and hook the fence up. So shouldn't be a big deal tomorrow. A lot of stapling on those posts on that other side. It took me about 2 hours to get all the staples in, but anyway, it turned out good. So we'll get this up tomorrow. I'm going to spray one more time around the garden, kill all the grass, and then I'm going to bring the disc in here and I'm going to disc it up and hopefully get to planting some stuff here pretty soon. Cold weather stuff anyway. It's still way too cold to plant tomatoes and all that kind of stuff because we're just, you know, mid to late March, and we usually don't plant till first week of May or the end of April because it gets cold here in April. Plus the ground temperature is really cold, so probably wouldn't a whole lot come up. But we'll plant some cabbages and stuff like that, some onions here early, and do our tomatoes later. But we'll leave it here today and we'll pick it back up in the morning and we'll show you how we did this side here.
Josh would have hopped on the tractor and pulled it up.
If you crank it. Hold on, come here a minute. Tell me where the middle is on this thing.
I don't know. It's easier to tell when it's kind of.
When it's standing up.
Can you tell where the middle is?
Not really. Probably about right there. But that's probably changed at a different height.
That's what I'm thinking. Now, once you drop that, let me hold this.
We can change it once we get it.
But then again, it may be just right.
Alright, let go.
It may be just right.
This is our contraption that we did. I just took 2 2x4s, screwed them together real tight, and I hooked up my chain to the bottom and to the top, and I just hooked it to a come along, and I hooked come along to the back of my tractor here, and just gave it a good tightening. We really tightened it a little bit too tight right here. I want to see what it does when I let the tension off. I think it'll let some of the tension down when I do that, but it is really tight. But that's what we wanted. You can see right here, I mean, it's real tight up there at the top. It's a little bit looser at the bottom, but that's no big deal. But it looks good. So what we're going to do next is we're going to drive our post in for our gate right beside this post right here, and then we're going to hang that dog fence to it, and we'll video that and show you how we got that done.
That is a teeny tiny rabbit.
I'm surprised the cat hadn't got him already. He's definitely going to run now. He's in front of him. He's going to run back this way. get on that end down there and just stand it up. You know, I'll hold it while you swim on there. Does that work better? Here, get one of those.
Ouch.
Well, get out of the way. That's pretty good. I'm gonna put one in at the bottom. I need to pick it up, just pull it out.
What do you mean?
Because I can't get to it. I can't get to it.
Unless you want to get this one up first over here, but you gotta move it.
Well, I gotta keep it. Just let me put one clamp on it. Okay?
Okay.
Hold nothing. Well, we got the gate up on this side, on the back side of the garden. We didn't video much of this because it was taking all of our hands to do all this, and videoing from a distance I didn't think looked very good, but I'll show you what we've got. We nailed on a treated 2x4 on the side of this post to where the dog fence fits right up against it, and we've got it clamped, and we've got it kind of bracing on this part right there, kind of hold the weight up. It's got 4 sections on it. So what this is enabling us to do now is to take this one little hinge off here in the center, and then I can swing both of these doors open now, and I don't have to take them down. Originally, the way we had it designed, I was going to have to take the gates down when I did the plowing, but now they're just going to swing open, so it works pretty good. We got the center part of the weight of the fence coming down this block just to keep the weight off the little hinges here on the side, but I think it turned out really good. So that's one end. So we're going to go down to the other side and put the gate up over there. Now the front side is going to have a door in the gate, and like I said, this was an old dog lot, and instead of buying another 50 or 100 foot roll of fencing for 200, 300 bucks, we just use what we had, and that allows me to come in and out of the garden now with the tractor instead of having to turn around inside the garden. So looks pretty good. The garden is complete. We have got all the gates up now, so we are done. Turned out really nice. On this side here, on this side was a lot higher than this side over here, so we do have a gap at the bottom. No big deal. I'm not worried about rabbits or coons or anything, because coons are going to get in anyway, and I've never had any issues with rabbits or anything like that. So, but she looks good. It's been a lot of long hours, a lot of hard work, but we are ready to start planting as soon as it starts getting a little bit warmer. If you missed any of the previous episodes prior to this, feel free to go back and watch, and if you like what we're doing, give us a subscribe and tune in for the next episode. All right, hold your arms out like you're cheering. There you go. There you go.